So in this series, you are looking at pressure, and pressure is the force applied per unit area of an object. Let's consider these two surfaces. So you have this, you have this. So you put objects of the same mass on these two surfaces. So let's just assume that these objects are the same. Now, which of the surfaces is going to experience a greater force acting on it? A greater pressure. Pressure equals, take note of the formula, force over area. So this round or oval object, let's say, exerts a force of 20 Newton for each, 20 Newton for this side as well. And let's just assume that this object has an area of 5 meters squared, 5 meters squared, and this object has an area of 2 meters squared. So with the formula in mind, let's try to find the pressure for both. Pressure is force over area. So for A, the force is 20 Newton, the area is 5 meters squared. So we are going to have 5 here, 1, 5 here. So we have a pressure of 4 Pascal. 4 Pascal. And for this side as well, we have force of 20 Newton over an area of 2 meters squared. We are going to have 2 here, 1, 2 here, 10. So we are going to have 10 Pascal. So already I've mentioned the unit. The unit for pressure is Pascal, or let's figure it out from here. Unit for force is Newton, unit for area is meter squared. So it's going to be Newton per meter squared. Now let's look at the question. Now realize something, that the greater the area, the lower the pressure. The smaller the area, the higher the pressure. From the example I just showed you, or from the demonstration I just did with you. So calculate the pressure exerted by a force of 100 Newton. So force equals 100 Newton acting on an area of 2 meters squared. Pressure equals force, which is 100 Newton, over the area, which is 2. So we're going to have 50 Pascal. The next question, kindly pause and try this. A box weighing 300 Newton has a base area of 0.2 meters squared. Find the pressure it exerts on the ground. So pressure equals force over area. So the force over here is 300 Newton. And the area is 0.2. So dividing, we are going to have 1500 Pascal, or we can say Newton per meter squared. Kindly pause and try this question. A piston has an area of 0.01 meters squared. A piston with an area of 0.01 meters squared exerts a pressure of 500 Pascal. Calculate the force applied. So pressure equals force over area. So the pressure is 500 Pascal equals the force, we don't know it, over 0.01. So your force will be 500 multiplied by 0.01. So 500 multiplied by 0.01, we get 5. We are finding force, so 5 Newton.